So what year is it? A 19? Do you know what year it was manufactured, or?
Oh, I didn't know. You'd have to look at the serials. HR339's got to be a fairly early one.
Yeah.
This is TE758 fuselage. Much
So
later.
there's the rear of the fuselage, and here's this original piece.
We've got an
Original
interesting crew,
canvas.
We've got Dag, who's a Pom. We've got Alex, who's a born in whatever Kiwi. And we've got George, who's a Lithuanian.
Oh, really?
And he did his time in the Soviet Air Force
Gosh.
as a youngster, you know, conscripted as they were.
Wish he was chainsawed off.
You know, and George is a metalworking wizard. Got patience with Joe. But you know, there's
Do not move. Why is that like that?
I don't know what Daggy was up to there. He's obviously got something with his.
And here's all the wings.
Yeah, they're pretty sad, as you can see.
Yeah. But you'd be surprised what you'd find in there, I suppose.
Yeah, well,
Fittings.
Daggy, the plan, such as it is, it's not because they haven't really started to look at it seriously, if you know what I mean, was basically to forget those centre sections, make a new centre section and put these panels on the outside.
Yeah, right. There's a whole lot of stuff up there too. So this is all from...
It's all from Pigeon Bay.
I'm amazed at the condition of the paint.
You know, it's just so lucky.
They're, so it had the shrouds over the exhausts.
Yep.
Like the night fighter ones. Do the Kiwi ones have that?
The Kiwi ones were all bits and pieces, because they're all second hand.
Yeah. And then there's two Merlins here, which are actually out of Mozzies.
We're hoping to get parts from the scrapping of the Orions, get
Oh,
windscreens
okay.
and a nose undercarriage leg.
There's a Harvard.
Yeah, Harvard. This is 1058. She's the first of the Mark III Harvards we had. And she had a rather unfortunate belly landing in a paddock in her latter days in the Air Force. And she was written off as a consequence of that. And so we had already had the remains of a crashed Harvard, and we had to reduce it to parts. We weren't allowed to restore it because it was a guy was killed in the crash. And the Air Force didn't want it preserved.
Yeah.
And so we had all the small bits off it. We had to get rid of the airframe, and so we got this airframe. This is my Hudson, as I refer to it.
Oh, so it's a. Have you got the gun turret?
Yes, it's round the other side. I scored that from the B-24 boys at Werribee.
Oh, okay. They're plodding along with that.
Yeah. So
Wow. So what was her history?
this one.
Yeah.
She's one of the ones that had the great disposals again, post-war, you know, all the usual sort of bullshit. She ended up with, she was in a batch of 6 that were sold off at Woodburn, and she ended up with a family called Holdaway.
Can I wander down here?
Yeah. Just be careful that you don't trip over anything while you're looking at your screen.
Yeah, no, I'm actually not looking at the screen, Oh, there's the turret.
Here's the turret.
Oh, wow, she's got the roundel and...
Yeah.
What, kids' playhouse or something, or chicken coop?
No, it just sat outside. Was it beyond that? The turret coming along.
Gosh.
And I've got quite some things with it.
Oh, that's British Red Joe, is it?
Yeah, all the Hudsons in the Commonwealth Air Forces, the initial ones, the Mark IIIs, were all built to Pommy order, so they all have Pommy serial numbers.
What's that up there?
That's a Piper Apache.
Okay. There's the Hudson. Wipe your feet. Oh, wow, it's nice.
This was all completely empty when we got it.
Man. Crikey. She's looking good. And so just over the years just found all these parts.
Yeah. stuff has just come. Melbourne on business quite a lot, and I got quite friendly with the boys at Werribee, and I'd always arrange, so I was there on Sunday before my business week, and I'd go out and help them identify parts in their stores. And one day I was just about to leave, and the storeman said, "Oh, we've got these things, and I want to show you something." So he took me down a road, and they had 6 of these had just come in that week, and he said, "What the bloody hell are they?" And I said, "Oh, these trailing aerial spools." And he said, "Do they go in a B-24? I said, "I doubt it." He said, "I'm looking for one for my Hudson." "Oh shit, you better have one then."
Nice.
So I picked one up, and he said, "Oh, that's not good enough. Have this one. It's much better."
Oh, that's fine.
So we just overlooked the fact it's got an RAAF plaque on it.
Oh, bomb racks?
Yeah.
Oh, somebody spent some time cleaning
Yeah,
them
that's
up.
all my work.
Beautiful. Well, that's like a ventral position.
It's gun bath. You see the wheel and handle over there.
Yeah.
There's a chain drive which
Lowers it down.
Lowers it down. Yeah.
And it might be a 30 cal there.
Probably in our instance, yeah. Again, 1973. Phone rang. Voice said, "My name's Mike Wills. I'm the stores manager of NAC, and I want you to come to the airport and talk about a Viscount for Ferrymead."
Wow.
And they were
Yes,
still
please.
flying to them.
So did you have to take the wing off and get it
We've
here?
taken with you, massive undertaking.
Gosh. And so you've got 2.
They've got a Frencher.
Oh, that's a Fokker Frencher. And this is the wing from the Frencher?
Yep.
Oh, that's the damage from the earthquake.
All the stuff on the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, look at where we walked under.
Oh my God.
That's all injected with epoxy, that grey stuff. You can see regularly up the cracks there are sort of circular marks, and they drilled holes into the crack and
Yeah.
insert a little plastic valve,
Yeah.
and then they pump the epoxy in until it oozes out the complete length of the crack. And then they snap the valve off and you sand the surface back. And the contractors had quoted on what they could see, and we had an insurance payout, and we had only so much money. And so when they got into it, they found far more cracking.
Where's the other one? Don't know.
Naval Air Museum at Pensacola, Florida.
Wow. Oh, it had skis, of course.
And we're just about to launch into, she only needs minor engineering work, but major cosmetic work. And so we're about to launch into that to have her restored for the anniversary of Deep Freeze, which is going to be held over the summer of 25, 26.